is a Tru Inferno explosion.
Dashing Tru Inferno is back. And yes, there you see, I got the Revolution map pack. I played it early Tuesday morning. You know, I gave myself the day off there, or whatever, so I can play this. And I played all 4 maps. You know, I played Downhill, and Mirage, and Grind, and Hydra. And it was in that particular order. And all of it was under domination, because when you go into the you know, multiplayer menu or all that stuff, and you click on Revolution, there's only 3 game modes you can play that only have these maps, and that's Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Mosh Pit. Well, I'm not all up on Team Deathmatch. I certainly ain't up for Mosh Pit, so I had to go with Domination. However, you can play Kill Confirm on these maps. You just gotta go to Kill Confirm and keep looking for lobbies until you find one of these maps, and boom, you can play Kill Confirm on them. Now, I'm going to talk about these 4 maps as well as the gun you see in my hand, the Peacekeeper. Yes, I actually played with the Peacekeeper. It's a pretty good gun. It's a pretty good gun. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm doing the training mode, so I'm playing against computerized opponents, so I can show parts of the maps here. And let's talk about Downhill, rather. So, if you're playing Domination on Downhill, it's like a good 60% of the map is used. Where I'm at right now is not used, right? Because the flags are not over here. You know, so it's like nobody's going to be over here. Unless you're going to use this route to get from flag A to flag C or vice versa. Or you're going to go in this middle part, make a left right there, and snipe from there. But be careful of those things, because those things can kill you on impact. You know, once they touch you, they can kill you. And then there's going to be a spot in the back, C, a house. It's right behind C. There's no point of going back there in Domination. But if this was Kill Confirmed, that's a totally different story. But I still like this map, especially Domination, because there's 2 spots on this map where you can, not only can you watch B, but depending on which spot you're at, you can go and watch A and C. So you watch B, you hear losing C. You can easily go back and defend C. You know, same thing with A. So, you know, I really like Downhill. That's a good map. Now, this map here is Mirage, and about a good 85 to 90% of the map is used for Domination, because you go back towards the A flag, there's like this back area and 2 buildings that you could get into that are basically useless in Domination. But, however, if you're starting from the A point, you can easily go at A and B at the same time, because there's a platform that can give you a good view of B, and then you can take that platform, you know, get down to the lower floor and go straight to A. As soon as you hear losing A, you know, and I'm about to get on that platform right here. Jump up there. Oh no, I missed that jump. you can get up there with that jump. I've done it before. It killed somebody Tuesday morning. So anywho, and then of course the inside is like this big temple thing with a statue inside of it, and then of course there's a C flag. Now there's a bus on this map that you can hide in there, and you can snipe in there and do whatever. And again, this is the platform right here. So I'm watching over B, and then if I hear losing A, I can just rush back over to A and defend A. You know, it's a really good map. So if you start from the C flag, you want to basically be at the A flag and get the B flag, you'll be all set. Now the next map that I played on is Grind. And Grind is a very colorful, very crazy map, referring to the structure and the build of the map. It's really crazy. Outside, you know, obviously it's a skate park, you know, so it's like futuristic rocket power or something like that. That was a good show. But anywho, so it's like, you know, there's all these turns and twists and things of that nature. There's some cover, but mostly they're not. Well, I wouldn't say mostly, but you know, there's some cover, and there's, you know, there's some wide open spaces outside. Inside is it's just crazy for the B flag. The B flag is inside in the middle, and you know there's 3 ways to get to the B flag. So you have to, if you're trying to camp at B, you gotta watch yourself from at least 2 of the sides, because you got cover, but it's not good cover. So you have to watch 2 openings if you try and get the B flag. But that's a good map too. That's a good map. Not as good as Mirage here or here, but it's a good map. Listen to this music though. Yeah. That grind music. That music is amazing. I'm just fooling right now. But right, soon as the black and white disappear, look at this map. This is a beautiful map. It's so colorful, it's so nice, but at the same time it is crazy. Now there's some parts on this map that is kind of useless, like by the sea flag there's like this bathroom area. It for domination, that is. So I mean pretty much useless for domination. So like a good 98% of the map is for domination. But kill confirm all day without question. And then the fourth map I played in is Hydro. Now when I played multiplayer Hydro, I only did it one time, whereas I did the other three maps more than once, so I'm more familiar with the other maps than Hydro. Really familiar with Downhill. That's my favorite one out of the four. But Hydro is basically like a mirror image of each other. So high look on one side is the same on the other side. You know, they got a little walkway so you can watch the B flag and still stay close to either the A flag or the C flag, depending on which side you're on. Now, in Hydro, they got this lower level where there's water. Now, the deal with the water is if you hear this unknown language voice dude or whatever, this unknown dude speaking a different language, that means the water is going to wash out. And if you're down there when the water wash out, even though there's supposedly cover down there, but if the water wash out, it doesn't matter if you're behind cover or not. You're going to get hit and you're going to die. So when you hear that voice, you want to get out of that lower level by any means. And there's a middle spot by B, like a middle room. There's three ways in. One is you got to climb from the lower level where the water is up the ladder to get in there. The other two is through windows. So, I mean, if you had another guy in there with you, you can hold that spot down. Outside of that, don't try to hold that spot down by yourself. It won't work. It won't last. I wouldn't try it. So, but Hydro is a pretty good map. It's a pretty good map. You're going to see Hydro in a minute. And the Peacekeeper, like I said, let me get into the Peacekeeper a little bit. If you use the Peacekeeper at first, it's an okay gun, but you need to put in like the your own attachments to it, and it'll be a better gun. You know, it'll be a much better gun. So now here's Hydro right here. You know, look like the wannabe futuristic Hoover Dam or something. I don't know, but so that's the four maps. You know, the maps are worth getting, and I got the season pass Sunday, so I'm gonna get all the maps. So, and this is for Xbox, obviously. So I would recommend getting the Revolution map, but I would say get all four maps. Because, I mean, not four maps. Get the season pass. Get the season pass, but just for the Xbox only. You know, because if the upcoming maps are, you know, the maps similar to these four, yeah, it's going to be a great buy. It's going to be a great buy, and you'll be saving $10. Now, finally, my Super Bowl predictions. I have not revealed my Super Bowl predictions to anybody. I heard others who they think will win the Super Bowl. So here's my pick. Through eye test and through facts, the smart money is towards San Francisco. But I don't know, because the last three times, obviously, all three times I picked against Baltimore, they ruined my picks. They're the reason I'm not perfect this postseason. I'm perfect in the NFC. I got that down pat. The AFC, no, and it's all because of Baltimore. The other two games that doesn't involve Baltimore, yeah, I got those down packed. But this Baltimore squad is ruining my predictions. I don't know what it is. Ray Lewis said that, you know, before the postseason started, at the end of the regular season, the next game he lose would be his last, and I guess that got his team going like Alonzo Mourning did for that 2006 Miami Heat squad, even though the Pistons were supposed to win it all that year. But that's another story for another day. So I think it's that and the fact that that guy his players going, because there's absolutely no way. Well, them winning at home against Indy, okay, I can let that slide because I could went either way. But for them to go on the road to Denver and beat Peyton Manning the Broncos, and then the following week go on the road to Foxborough and beat Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and the Patriots is unheard of. And they ended the postseason losing 4 out of the last 5 games, close to losing 6 of the last 7, yet they turn around 1 3 straight, 2 of them against those caliber teams. It's unheard of. So the eye test and the facts says San Francisco, but my heart and smart money says Baltimore. That's my pick. Peace.
They say the trapper's not thankful. Well, I'm blessed with a lot. I left my soul in the kitchen, right next to the pots. The cornbows came in. Those was fed to the block. I normally wake up with the fiends, and that's like 24 o'clock. I know I'm nice with my words, but I'm better with a block. If my gun was the game, I'd take the winning shot. These niggas hating cause they broke, but that shit'll never stop. All these carrots in my bezel, now that's what you call a watch. My skinny nigga keep the kush, and I'm the leader of my block. Influence kill Chris, now he running from the cops. I had to shut the shop down cause they running up and